As we get in that text. Nevertheless is a qualifying word. He says, even among the rulers, many believed in him. So now, just from an observation, if you just make a coherent observation, comparing because it says many didn't believe, and it says, nevertheless, there were some that did believe. Now, it'd be interesting to go back and see what the word in the Greek there, believe, does mean. As Kelly said, there's times believes mentioned. It's not necessarily salvific, but it seems to me now, just from an observation point, that I would say they were saved, just because they didn't necessarily confess, because we have to.
Well, I don't believe they were saved yet.
I would say they were saved, just because they didn't necessarily confess, because I would say they were saved, just because they didn't necessarily confess, because we have to be careful, because a new believer can get saved and they might be a little bit shy about going out and telling everybody, but eventually it comes out at some point, but to say that because they didn't confess men before Christ, they're not saved, the scripture all through John says belief. And of course that's salvific belief.
In John chapter 12, verse 42, were those Jews, were they saved or lost?
Just say the reference one more time.
John 12:42.
12:42. Let me get there real quick, my friend. John 12:42. John 12:42.
Yeah, nevertheless, among the chief rulers, also many believed in him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him. Were they saved or lost?
Well, I don't believe they were saved yet. I
would say they were saved, just because they didn't necessarily confess, because we have to.
Well, I don't believe they were saved yet.
Okay.